Themi Andrew, and let's go into some of the headlines for this morning. We begin with the Punch newspaper and Forex crisis. EFCC 7,000-man task force goes after dollar racketeers. This one says distillers plan more protests as reps probe ban on sachet alcohol. Ban on alcohol stirs controversy in Niger. Sellers fear clampdown. Government approval delays Dangote refinery fuel. That's also a headline from the Punch newspaper. And this one is a bit interesting. Nigeria beats South Africa to reach AFCON final. NNPC differs as marketers fear fuel queues spread. All of those you would find on the Punch newspaper this morning, and on the Vanguard. This headline here says, we will open reserves to address food costs. Federal government. We will open reserves to address food costs. Federal government. That's a headline on the Vanguard. 2024 census will hold as scheduled. Senate assures Nigerians. And court orders federal government to fix prices of petrol, diesel, others within 7 days. I don't know how possible that is, but I'll find out all of the details on the Vanguard newspaper. I think that's the much we can get on the Vanguard. Just to remind you that you can join the conversation on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can also do well to get to us on X, Nigeria Info PH, or use the WhatsApp number 0809 030 6416. All right. And any of those mediums, and you get across to us, we'll go for a short commercial. As soon as we return, we'll open the phone lines and we will be taking your calls. Stay with us.
You are tuned in to
and let's see what we have on the Nation newspaper. In the meantime, you can send messages to us on WhatsApp at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. On Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On X, Nigeria Info PH. You can also call us on 0817-923-0002 or 0817-923-0003 or 0817-923-0007. Any of those numbers. On the Nation newspaper, this one here, very interesting. EFCC clamps down on firms for issuing invoices in dollar. NNPC Limited begins production of extra 14,000 barrels per day. Reps bill for polls in 1 day passes second reading. All of those are headlines you would find on the Nation newspaper this morning. All right, let's go to the phone lines now and get your thoughts quickly. Please keep it very simple and straight to the point. Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning. Good morning, Mufasa.
Hello.
Mufasa, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew.
All right,
how are you today?
Oh, very fine, thank you. Go on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, let me join my voice with the governor of Rivers State and, of course, the Nigerians to congratulate them, the Super Eagles, and also to thank them for putting smiles on the faces of Nigerians, amid all the economic woes and all the wahala that we are passing through. And the group, I call them faceless group, who are calling on people to, especially the Ekpe people, to stop abusing and insulting the former governor. Andrew, I want to ask, what exactly is insult? That people are calling on an individual to allow this current governor to do things independently, or they are calling that the police should stop witch hunting an individual just because he is supporting the governor? I don't get it. Please, instead of this busybody kind of groups, to want to, try to, they are the ones even trying to whip up, sentiment and try to, put out things that are not there. They should first of all understand what insult is. Nobody's insulting the former governor. Nobody's abusing him. We are saying that the right thing should be done. And lastly, the court that has ordered the government to fix prices of goods and food, I don't know how that can be achieved. In your news, you just read to us how bread sellers are planning on increasing their prices owing to the cost of importing raw materials and all of that. So I really do not understand how that can be achieved, even though that is what Nigerians want, but a mere court order cannot solve the problem that we are passing through in this country. That's my position, and have a nice day.
All right, Mufasa, thank you very much. Ida is on the line from Nkoro. Ida, good morning.
And good morning.
Good morning to you.
About this morning. God will heal you, my brother. Yeah, good man. I want to congratulate the Super Eagle. My brother, yesterday I ate very, very well. Today too I ate very, very well. I want to join the governor of that state, His Excellency, to congratulate the Super. And Rifemi, most people want to go to hospital for attention. But God says, since He's blessing the governor of Rivers State, He's going to come out shame for Super Eagle eye. Yesterday was the happiest day in my life. As the governor of Rivers State is excelling going, Nigeria is going to carry this nation cup. Thank you very much. God bless you. From Nkoro. Good morning, my lovely brother.
All right, good news from our three. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man. Please, my brother, take care of yourself. The weather is very, very bad. Not able to many persons. Please, just that I hear your voice.
All right, thank you. Go on.
Thank you. Yes. Electoral Act Bill passed secondary. You see, everything we need to put in the street is already in the Constitution. I think the people in charge of interpreting the laws are a problem. They interpret it where they like. You can't tell me when a law has been made and people are expecting based on the law. If you thief rats, if you thief money, they will slap you one. If you insult somebody, they will blow you hand. Stated in the Constitution. But the interpreters of the law will say, no, if you thief rag, instead of slapping you, they will give you 500 million. That will interpret it the own way. I say it is their responsibility. I think that's our problem, not by amending and amending. That's all it takes to put in the constitution straight. Court order the fixing of prices of goods in the market. Nigerians like climbing the tree from the top. The first thing first is to ensure that production are done in rivers in Nigeria. Gari, how much is Gari? What are the things to help the farmers to make the Gari good? In Benue State, they are fighting, killing people who are doing farming. The first thing first is to make sure that they have security. Then price will fall down naturally. Not going to come to ask me to put this fuel and quick fuel. I think they have not done well. Finally, the issue of Governor Wike, some people supporting former Governor Wike against Sefumbara, I think it's not right. We must allow Sefumbara to do what he ought to do. The man makes well for
All right, good news. Thank you very much. Samuel Merelu. Samuel, good morning.
Good morning, Femi, my brother.
Welcome.
They say bread want to increase again today. Jerry, which country is this? Which country is this? Nobody's talking. Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's dying of hunger. Go to chemist, cannot buy anything. Common bread that poor man can use and sustain himself is going on today. What is our leaders doing? Why are they there? They should tell us. Look at everything is going upside down. It is not like this during my brothers and my very time. Let them come up and help us. We are dying. Nigerians are dying. How can people be doing all this kind of things this time? Bread he cannot buy, paracetamol he cannot buy, food he cannot buy, he cannot pay school fees. People. Nigeria, if you push your eyes up, it is high time we take our decisions back. Governor, President, senators, where are you? Where are you at this time? You cannot pay school fees and you have president. You cannot pay school fees, you have governor. You cannot pay school fees, you have senators. Making trouble here and here. That is not why we are voting you there for. Please, these people are dying of hunger. Bread, the common bread too will go. Please, my people, raise my case here, my brother.
All right, Samuel, thank you. Susie Nerema, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, Susie.
Let me also say that I should get more stronger from your voice. It actually reflects. Congratulations to Super Ego, according to the governor of Rivers State. I also want to say congratulations to my younger brother, Dandy Mwabale, who actually saved the whole assembly yesterday. To that extent, I want to say that the caveat by the group from Ekpe land, in that caveat, their names were actually written there. So, and they are coming out from the same which is the same clan with Edith Inehi. And I suppose Edith Inehi and even the people who do that caveat know themselves. One of the problems I have within this period of this conflict and crisis in Rivers State, PDP, is when visitors, people were contracted to malign the former governor of Rivers State. Radio stations were, people paid money to radio stations and brought in people who are not even members of the party. At least I'm aware of that. And these people came in and begin to malign the former governor of Rivers State. Somebody just called in now, and they call people who actually wrote their name in a caveat, faceless people. The fellow, which community, which ward, which village does it come from, which family does it come from? You are here in Rivers State. But the problem here is that we have commercialized the issue of the conflict because they give you bag of rice, give you money. You people now contract people to go and collect money and pay for radio stations and bring people to insult yes so we can insult Lokocha. The people that actually give you a list, people that give you breathe for you to even breathe in this state. If it is in Delta, we cannot do what we are doing in River State by people here who would have been chased away. It's unfortunate that we are here commercializing an issue we are supposed to resolve. Today, even me as student from the Rema community, I've been my life for being part of a weekend and all of that. Some people who are talking for sin are good people. You are collecting money and you are eating fat and you are sorting elderly people in River State. People should stop this rubbish.
Thank you. Well, I think people who also say they're in support of the governor would also say exactly what you're saying. So at the end of the day, it's the politics in the state and it's being played. I think I would go with what Samuel said. People were not voted into office to play this politics. I mean, look at the economy and what it is turning into. rather than focus on that and everybody leave whatever differences they have and focus squarely on how to move the state economically forward and make things better. It would make a lot of sense if in Rivers State we're still buying bread at 100 naira when other states across the country are buying for 1,000 naira. People would have to ask, what are they doing in Rivers State that's different? I mean, it's very simple for that to happen. But no, the politicians, political leaders, community leaders are all politicking. And that's where we are now. So if you might say what you say, you could be right. But the people also supporting the governor would also say they're being maligned because they are not standing by the FCT minister. So it's a back and forth thing. You can't, I don't think one person would say that, oh, they are just the victims. Everybody will claim to be a victim in this situation. But it's really sad. Uche Ken from Echie. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning, sir. First of all, happy birthday to my humble self. I was born today.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Then, congratulations to Super Eagles. One can feel free now and be proud to say she is a Nigerian. I'm talking about myself. I really, small thing make me for done that yesterday night. Another people, another people, BP, they come. God bless Super Eagle, and mainly our keeper Nwabale. You really made us proud. Then the increase on bread today. Andrew, if you are big to forget, you will know that increase on the bread is coming very late. Increase on the bread is coming very late. Have you asked about how much they are selling sugar now? Have you asked about other commodities in the market? Andrew, I went to the market day before yesterday with 50,000. I was like, it was like I went there to play. Please, federal government. Please, state government. It is not all about bread. I am concerned about bread this morning because I can't even live without it. I chew them every day. Please, government should help us. The price of commodities should be brought down so that even the common masses can see food to eat. We are suffering. Good morning.
All right, good morning. JJ Rumigbo, over to you now.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, JJ.
And maybe you need some hot water as you're talking. You just take it so that your throat can clear. Well,
No
you're not a musician. I wish you a quick recovery.
Thank you.
And let me join our governor and all well-meaning Rivers people to congratulate the Super Eagles. They did very well yesterday. At least we deserve some happiness now. Let the people preach according to our president. So we are preaching well for the performance yesterday. And the group that call on people to stop insulting the former governor. You see, I don't take such groups serious if they don't start with the people who call the governor name. You heard it now. A sitting local government chairman called the governor all sorts of names, unpredictable names, and they couldn't condemn that before they called for peace. For me, I think all insults and everything should cease. These are a lot of sons of the state. So for me, let all the insults stop. And food price, the court saying that the federal government, I don't know how the federal government would do that the court has heard that. For me, I think that the federal government don't control food price. They don't do anything about food. They only said, oh, we are bringing more grains to support whatever that is on ground. I said, guess what even the chief of staff to the president told of Femi Gbajabiamila that there is no food shortage in Nigeria. So you can see the policy somersault, and conclusively, EFCC going after those who are racketeering forests. Let's start production. Let's stop the demand and see how we can just allow this thing just flow like that. All these arrests will not take us anywhere. Thank you very much.
All right, JJ, thank you very much. Temple in Igbo, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Femi Andrew.
Go on.
I think I want to say that Jehovah God will continue to give you the strength to pilot this affair as well. The very distinguished Andrew. I joined my governor to congratulate the super. In fact, I called them the superior eagles for putting smile on our faces. It was indeed a moment of joy yesterday. Congratulations to our, gallant goalkeeper, Wabale. You really made us proud. Keep it up. And please, very distinguished Andrew, I want to join the residents of OU this morning to appeal to our governor, to appeal to Nigerian Army, to please, that barricade at Oyibo Express, they can do us a favor by removing it. Because even when you look at the barricade, the essence of the barricade has been defeated. Some big boys are coming along that road. You see them passing. That money will take hand into the hands of the army, allowing them to pass. What happens to other residents of OU? Please, to help us. It is causing a lot of untold hardship. Instead of abusing assets, you tend to navigate some crooked way before you get into OU. If they will do us a favor, appeal to federal government. If they can obey that court order, increasing the price of commodities in Nigeria, it will help us and help both of us who eat bread. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Temple. The numbers to call again are 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. Leighton Barry from Bori, good morning to you.
Good morning, Itimi Andrew.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Yes. Let me look at the Federal High Court in Abuja giving 7 days to federal government to fix fuel price and other things. My concern in this is that we have neglected the aspect of this fuel. Mostly when we say we are revamping our refinery country, even the one done by the Dangote refinery. Up to date, we don't know how much that refinery is going to sell us with their pump price. I have been asking this question. Fuel, a lot of crude oil has been allocated to Dangote refinery, and yet they've not been able to tell us how much they are going to sell per pump price. And this has called for concern. So the idea of the Federal High Court giving this mandate to the federal government to tell us what they come up with is very necessary. Because, fuel drives the major part of our economy. Even when we have failed to provide other means of making things easier for us in terms of commodities and all that, you see the agricultural sector has been lying low. Nobody has ever talked about bringing up agriculture. The local rice we produce, we are having the worst price that people cannot be able to buy rice in the market. So what are we up to? So the Federal High Court is right, and I want them to take it as a mandate to ask the federal government to put things in place so that we can know where we are moving to in this country. Thank you.
All right, Leighton Barry, thank you very much. And let's get on now to Alfred in Emoha. Good morning, Alfred.
Andrew, good morning. Let me also going to wish you a quick recovery.
Thank you.
Andrew, federal government to open up the food reserve. Andrew, I want to ask, do you think this food reserve will get to the commoners in Nigeria? The answer is obviously not correct. Now, I want to say that Nigerian government, they know where all these things hinge on. It's on the price of fuel and the dollar increase. That is where all the prices of everything is hinged on. And they don't want to do anything about it. You recall that the government just came and there is no good economic policy. Nothing. They removed the fuel subsidy, which they know that affects the commoner of Nigeria. Because anything that affects the price of fuel will affect the price of every other thing.
better. Let the commoner be free. Let the price of things come down. It is not getting us any better. Removing the fuel subsidy is not getting us any better. I think there is no good policy to help it work. It's not working for us. Let those that are eating the money continue to eat it. Let the pharmacy don't suffer again.
All right. Thank you very much, Alfred. Benjamin in GUIK Road. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Benjamin. Go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I'm calling from GUIK Road.
Right,
now, I want to react to the last three callers who was saying that the military personnel should remove the barricades from Oyibo Express. And I want to remind him, with all due respect, when those miscreants, those dissidents, those rascals that call themselves IPOB, that wanted or invaded Port Harcourt or Oyibo, in the absence of Oyibo, you know all those people wanted to take over Port Harcourt. The nerves of Nigeria, Port Harcourt, the Niger Delta, they wanted to take over. Now, the army restored peace and drove them out to where they were coming from. And they are now mounting guard there. Instead of you to be applauding the army, to say now they are doing a good job to secure River State, you are now saying the army should remove the barricades. Whether they are exchanging money or not, if you want to go and do what they are doing, do you know what they are passing through? Do you know what the armies are passing through? Do you know what they are doing? Do you know their lives? Do you know their lives is at risk every day at that place and other points in the country? Please, you should not say that. And I want to also talk about the high cost of living that people are protesting. Is it Tinubu that spoiled Nigeria? When I want to make some derogatory remarks. When the ex-wife, not Wike, the other governor, I don't want to mention him, when we are championing the cause of Buhari will rule, Buhari will pay a graduate 5,000, Buhari will do this and do that. What did he do? Colossal failure. What did he do? Messed up the country. Then Tinubu came, trying to put things in order. You are blaming Tinubu, you are doing riots, you are doing this, you are doing that. Say Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that. Is it Tinubu that spoiled Nigeria? I'm not a fan of Tinubu. Is it Tinubu that spoiled Nigeria? You that was Minister of Transportation for 8 years, you plunged Nigeria into debt that Nigeria is yet to recover from. How many railways working? Look at the railway they are doing they are saying they are doing from Port Harcourt to Aba. Did you see the light? They are causing hold up in Woji and removing railway track. How many railway in Nigeria that you will say is working at optimal performance now today? You are Minister of Transportation for 8 years. What did you do? You supported Buhari, kicked your brother out, and you are not talking, say, Buhari, Tinubu is this. Is it Tinubu that increased the bag of rice? Tinubu is trying his war, he's trying his best. Look at the people he put in power. Look at the people. Okay, look at the former Minister of Humanitarian. Had he been kicked that woman out, they will say, he's supporting corruption, Please, they should leave Tinubu. Let him calm his nerves down and do what he needs to do. It's not Tinubu that spoiled Nigeria. It's not. The person who spoiled Nigeria left a couple of months ago. And the ex-wife governor of River State was the ringleader that supported that man and kicked his brother out.
All right, so Benjamin. Thank you very much. Let's go to Eche now. Lugard on the line. Hello, Lugard.
Yeah, Andrew. Greetings from Eche to you. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
The Lugaman from Eche. Yes, group from Epeye fought criticism of FCT minister. For me, I don't think that those people are really Epeye's sons and daughters. Because the person they are humiliating, or the person FCT minister and his groups are humiliating is from Epeye, a man who saved our hard-earned democracy. That a governor up to today, no one told us the sin he has committed was about to be impeached, and this man stood and said no. That's why they are humiliating him, and some group is calling him to come out and face any allegation. Which of the allegations that they are calling him to face? For me, whatever criticism the FCT minister is receiving today, from the social media and the relations, he deserved it. Because he was a governor for 8 good years, uninterrupted. Nobody questioned him. Nobody know how our money was spent. We have not cited our budget for good 8 years. Nobody, even the assemblies that are there today, could not even said anything. Even the commissioner could not even say anything. Local government chairman could not even say anything. And today, they are talking before a sitting governor, and you said people should not criticize him.
All right, Lugard.
No, what is receiving
We'll go for a commercial now. Thank you, Lugard. Stay with us.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.